In this video, I'll show you how you can wake up for Fajr regardless of how late you slept at night. And I know there are so many reasons you might have had to stay up late, such as a deadline you're working towards, or you had some emergencies, but you still want to wake up for Fajr. And so I have for you 5 tips that you can use to wake up for Fajr tomorrow, regardless of what time you sleep. Assalamu alaikum Bliefians, you're watching Bliifee, where I share Muslim life hacks to follow our deen more easily. So let's get right into how to wake up for Fajr even after a late night. Okay, now listen to these tips very carefully. I want you to take these tips as seriously as you would if you had to go to work the next day, even after sleeping late. Because whether you have work or not, you definitely have Fajr the next morning. And because regardless of how important your work is, your Fajr is much more important than that. So this was just a quick comparison to show you that even after a late night, you would wake up to go to work the next morning. So similarly, you have to wake up for Fajr the next morning even if you've slept late. There are no excuses for that. So the first tip I have for you to wake up for Fajr the next morning is related to your alarm clock. If waking up with a normal alarm clock is hard for you, then hear this one out. I have discovered that there are alarm clocks with games. Sounds fun? Try it out and see how it goes for you. So there are alarm clocks with puzzles which just won't shut down until you solve the puzzles. And trust me, I've personally used these alarms to train myself in my early days of when I started to wake up for Fajr. The alarm clock that particularly helped me is an app available for Android phones, and it's called I Can't Wake Up Alarm Clock. There are so many such apps available with different features, so you can choose one that you like. Set the puzzles that you want yourself to solve in the morning when you wake up, and when it's Fajr time, it will keep ringing and ringing and ringing until you solve the puzzle. So once again, if waking up with a normal alarm clock is hard for you because you just tap on the snooze button, then use the alarm clock with puzzles on them. The second tip I have for you is to drink 2 glasses of water and then sleep with an alarm. I want to tell you that when you drink 2 glasses of water and you sleep with an alarm, you will have no choice but to wake up in the next few hours to get up and go to the washroom. And this works very well, especially if you have around 2 or 3 hours left for Fajr time. So this was the second tip, where you can drink 2 glasses of water, keep an alarm and go to sleep. So you will definitely wake up, inshallah. The third tip I have for you to wake up for Fajr the next morning is to ask the people you live with to wake you up. So if you live with your family or roommates and they wake up for Fajr, then ask them to wake you up too. Tell them to do anything it takes to wake you up, including if they have to sprinkle water on your face to wake you up or anything. If you really want to wake up and you ask them to do this, you will wake up even before they wake you up because you don't want them to sprinkle water on your face. Also, you can bribe them with sawab or rewards by saying that if they successfully wake you up for Fajr, then they will get some rewards too. So use all the resources you have, including the people you live with, to wake you up for Fajr. Tip number 4. Now, this tip is not something that you can do overnight, but it is a tip that will help you no matter what time you sleep. But this tip needs to be done regularly and practiced every day, and as the days go on, you will find it much easier to keep waking up even if you sleep late on one of those days. So this tip is to have a schedule with a regular sleep time and a regular waking up time. So on normal days when you can sleep early and you can sleep on time, if you train yourself to wake up for Fajr every day with a regular sleep time and a regular wake up time, then your body clock gets used to the time of waking up. So if you practice this regularly every single day with a regular sleep time and a regular time to wake up, then on days that you sleep late because of something important, you will definitely wake up for Fajr, inshallah, with the help of your body clock. But if you need more tips on how to regularly wake up for Fajr, then check this video out where I talk about how you can wake up early to pray Fajr every day, inshallah. However, if none of these tips work for you and there is very less time left for Fajr, then another tip I have for you is to maybe just wait until Fajr time, pray a Fajr prayer and then sleep off. Please do keep in mind that this particular tip is only for emergency purposes. It is important to make sure that you don't make this a regular habit of staying up late and then praying Fajr and sleeping the remainder of the day, because Allah says in the Quran that He has made the night as a time for us to rest and sleep, and the day for us to wake up and do our daily activities. So it is okay once in a while if you really need to stay up late and there's not much time left for Fajr, so you stay up till Fajr, you pray your Fajr prayer and you take rest during the day, but it is not okay to do this always. So this is only for emergency purposes. Tip number 5 is the reverse of tip number 4. And this tip will come very handy if you're used to staying up late and sleeping during the day. So if you have already stayed up late, then this tip is to continue staying up till Fajr, pray your Fajr prayer and go about your day as normal. So what this means is after you pray your Fajr prayer, you don't go back to sleep, but you stay awake till the night and then sleep at night during normal bedtime. Because for some of us, when we follow tip number 4 and we sleep during the day, it becomes harder for us to sleep at night, and then that cycle continues again and again, which becomes hard to break. So because everybody has a different way of coping with these things, either tip number 4 or tip number 5 can apply to you, so choose accordingly. So once again, I understand that there are some times when we really need to stay up till late night, and it is very good that you're still considering waking up for Fajr and you understand the importance of Fajr. So before you make any excuse for waking up for Fajr if you have slept late, then keep in mind that if you had to go to work the next day or to school the next day, you would definitely wake up no matter how late you slept. So similarly, you need to wake up for Fajr as well, and inshallah, I hope these tips help you. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, live your beliefs and stay tuned to Bliifee. The next day you will definitely wake up for Fajr even if you and has made the day as a resur- and has made the day as a resur- and has made the day a resurrection.